Hey everybody, welcome to my nerd lair. As you can see, I've got many years of collecting around me, and this is my favorite place in the world to be, other than talking to you guys. And today, I want to talk to you about my new Kickstarter for my new ongoing comic book called Pleasant Life. And here it is. Here's the cover. This Kickstarter is for issue 1, which is right here, and it's going to be the first printing. So it's the first one of my ongoing comic book series. Actually started a long time ago, maybe about 20 years ago. I did a series called Pleasant Life, and that ended. And this here is the Squeakquel, but it's also don't let that scare you away. It's written. This first issue is written in such a way that if you've never read those old comics, this is the perfect place to start, because right on the first page is a recap page, and it's not necessary to have read the old comic. However, during this campaign, there is a way to read the old book, and I'll explain that in a second. So, the comic itself is about a group of friends, music lovers, Star Trek geeks, relationships, and just kind of trying to find your place in the world. It's a real comedy, drama, built in the tradition of comics like Strangers in Paradise, Optic Nerve, movies like High Fidelity, Free Enterprise, Ghost World, those sorts of things. So if you like that kind of indie feel in your books and your stories and your comics, this is how to do it. And obviously, since there's some characters in there that involve Star Trek and other nerdity, there's a Doctor Who scarf there, and as you can see, there's a bunch of vinyl and CDs and things all over the place. That's kind of the flavor it's going to have. It's loosely based on me and my life. So some of these characters here are based on me, and then some of these other characters are sort of inspired by other people I know. So a lot of heart has gone into this, and it's also a very personal story that I went through and going through that's going to go into this. Now this campaign for the Kickstarter that's up now is for the first issue, which is right here, and then there'll be another campaign later on for issues 2 and 3, and then issues 4 and 5, 6 and 7, so on and so forth. But this is for the first issue, first printing. So if you join one of those other campaigns, you might get this issue, but it'll be the second printing. So you want your books worth money, this is the chance to do it. Now, the comic itself, you get it digitally, it's only $2. If you get the physical copy, which is what I got here in my hand, 24 pages, full color, it's $5. Not a lot of profit there for me, but I just want people to read it. That's the main thing. Where my profit comes in is this, and how you can get a bonus too. There's going to be a Kickstarter exclusive cover. I know folks out there love those exclusive covers. It's going to look just like this, except in black and white. And in the corner over here, it'll say Kickstarter exclusive cover, blank of blank. These are going to be all signed and numbered, hand numbered. All the regular books will be signed too, but the Kickstarter exclusive will have a little number down here, blank of blank. And there will only be those many copies that exist in the world that are ordered. What I mean is, say I sell 100 of the copies. Down here it'll say 1 of 100, 2 of 100, 3 of 100, etc., etc. And then I'll print maybe 110 of them. And once I ship out all 100 of the books that are hand numbered and signed, I'll wait for a little bit of a time. And then once I find out that there was nothing damaged in shipping or anything like that, I will damage those remaining 10 or however many that are left over. So only those 100 copies exist. So you'll have the only one, right? That makes it worth more money. So therefore, that's a nice incentive to do this. There are other things to do. If you run, say, a store that really, a comic store, a retail or bookstore that caters to independent comic books, I want to work with you. There's a retailer incentive where you can get 5 copies of this and then 5 copies of the Kickstarter exclusive, all signed, all numbered. It'll be a part of that whole deal, and you can sell them for whatever you want. And if you contact me, we'll work together. I'll promote your store, like, hey, go get my independent comic at this place. They sell good stuff, blah, blah, blah. I'll send you promo stuff. Whatever it's going to be, this synergy between you and me as an independent creator and you guys who support independent comics. So there's that. Also, I'm doing commissions for this campaign. I don't have an example in front of me. I should have thought about that before I started recording this video. But you will get an 11 by 17 drawing, hand penciled, inked, and then Copic markered with some gray and warm tones for commission, 11 by 17, plus the book. So the holidays are coming up. That makes a great gift, either for you or for, hey, I'm going to think ahead and get a drawing for somebody I care about, or hey, want a drawing of my kid, or my pet. It doesn't necessarily have to be comic book related. It can be anything. I'm an artist. So I graduated Central Michigan University with an art degree, so I think, there's my kitty. One of them. I got 3. Yeah. I'm an artist, so I can poop Mona Lisas on command. So whatever you want, I'm going to do for you. Commission tier. And I don't do many commissions anymore. I'm getting a little older. My time's a little more limited. And I raised my prices recently for all that. So this is a good opportunity to take advantage of my new pricing, but also get my book and celebrate and promote and help and support my work. So that's great too. Now, the big tier is the commission, the comic commission tier. I will draw a 5-page comic book for you. So here's how it works. Either you write the script, it can be a full script, or you just give me an idea, or you just be like, hey, I want something, say Velma and Scooby-Doo hanging out. I'll draw for you. Or I got my own original character. I need you to draw my original character and I want to publish it. That's cool with me too. 5 pages. Whatever you want, I will draw it. Within reason. Check with me ahead of time. There's some things I won't, but for those that know my work for a long time, know that I'm pretty open to drawing anything. So 5 pages, I'll hand draw it, color it, even letter it if you need, and hand you finished PDFs, and you get the original art to the comic, which is damn cool. Plus you get my books, both covers. That's neat. So there's all those options there for you to get some cool stuff. Also, I mentioned that you can have an opportunity to get the old book, and there is that opportunity. There's a digital version only, where you can get the new book and this one, or you can buy this as an add-on for $20. It's 500 pages. There are 4 graphic novels in here. But remember, the art's 20 years old. As you can see, it's kind of... So, read it with the understanding of that. But this is the whole shebang of the old series. You get all sorts of bonuses in here, like there's sketches and old stuff about me, newsprints and things, interviews with the people that inspired the characters, and bonus stories, all sorts of things. This is the complete shebang. So you can get this. It's a digest version. I said 500 pages. You can get that old book added on or get it digitally. So lots of options with this Kickstarter for Pleasant Life #1. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you support independent comics, I'm your guy. So check out the link below, and then throughout social media I'm going to be posting this video, so I'm going to be also adding a link to it. If you guys have any questions, I try to catch all the comments and stuff, but sometimes I just don't, because I'm hip deep in promoting this thing. So the best way to get me a question, get me to answer it, is to email me at phymns@yahoo.com, and I will answer any questions you have. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Peace and love. Independent comics, that's my thing, man. Next year is my 30th year self-publishing. 30th year, and this is going to be my Sgt. Pepper's, everybody. Seriously, it's ongoing. It's going to be great. And here's your chance to get issue #1, first printing, and help me launch this whole thing. Be a part of it. Be a part of my community. Thanks, everybody. Take care.